welcome back to the Cornea Impression. It is a beautiful day here in Dubai and we are out with two pretty cool cars. The 1.5 litre turbo Honda Accord and the 2 litre turbo Honda Accord. Now this is in pearl white and as you can see this is in Sonic grey and I'm behaving like Sonic the Hedgehog. But as you can see we have two cars today. Both of them are Hondas and both of them are the Accords. The Accord has been a staple seller for Honda for the longest time. It has been one of its best selling cars globally, including the Middle East and the US market. The Accord is an executive car, fit for a person and their family. Let us talk about the two colors that we have today. Now the 1.5 litre has a pearl white finish and the 2 litre comes in a brand new color launched by Honda called Sonic Grey. And definitely it suits this car. It has a lot of character and it's a head turner as well. Let us talk looks. How do you differentiate between the 1.5 litre and the 2 litre? So let me show you a few pointers. Come on, let's go. So the 1.5 litre does not have the full matrix LED setup. You can see that it stops over here. Whereas the 2 litre has a complete matrix LED setup. Now this is a facelifted version for 2021 and as you can see it has a completely new refreshed front end grille. This is blacked out, giving it much more road presence. Both the cars have the exact same face other than the headlights. Let's talk about the rims. As you can see these have the 18-inch. Now the 1.5 litre and the other base versions can be spec'd with 17-inch rims as well. Whereas the 2 litre comes with an 18-inch standard setup. The rims are handsome. And as you can see it has a two-tone paint scheme going on over here, so it's black with silver. Pretty cool looking, has again a lot of road presence. Both these cars are in the sport badging, so they come with blacked out exterior bits. Let's see that. So as you can see the 18-inch rims, blacked out side mirrors and a rear deck spoiler. It even has sport badging. This is exactly the same on the 2 litre car as well. You can get the 1.5 litre without the sport trim, making it a very good buy for fleet vehicles. Both the cars have this sporty looking twin tailpipe setup. The Accord is unmistakable for any other car on the road. It has a lot of road presence. As you can see, it has a flowing silhouette, coupe style roofline and body setup. All in all, a very handsome looking vehicle. When Honda launched this car, I was quite impressed by the way it looked. I particularly like the boomerang style tail lights and like I said, this car has a lot of road presence. So when you're driving it around, you're surely going to get some looks, people wondering what car it is. And you're going to see the look of surprise on their face when they see it's a Honda badge. Now we're going to check if the performance is impressive enough. As you can see, I am driving the 2 litre Accord Turbo. This car produces 247 horsepower from a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, a push-button transmission nonetheless. Doesn't matter on performance, it's just aesthetic and looks cool and gives you more space in the cabin. This car has 3 driving modes: economy, comfort and sport. And when you put it in sport, it goes. There's torque steer, front wheel spinning and it does 0 to 100 in 6.4 seconds. That's a very good number for this car. You even get a small kickback. I definitely enjoyed driving that bit over there. When you put it in economy, the car slows down and there's a hint of turbo lag, which is okay if you are really going in for those mileage numbers. All in all, it's comfortable. It sits 5 people in style and ease. It's airy, roomy and spacious. The steering bears up nicely. It has enough heft and gives you enough feedback, letting you know what the front tires are doing. A lot of confidence from this car. Yes, it doesn't handle as a sports car, but has enough feedback for you to know what's going on. When you push it through corners, you can sense that understeer coming into play, which is, this is the car it should not matter in. So don't worry and don't bother about that. As a daily driver, it's comfortable, practical and absolutely brilliant at what it's supposed to do. The 2 litre Sports gets adaptable suspension and you can feel the difference between sport mode and regular mode. However, all in all, the car is quite comfortable. Like I said earlier, cabin noise is minimal. You can hear, definitely you can get some tire noise. You're going to get some tire noise as well, which you can hear at the moment, but still acceptable. All in all, an excellent place to be in. The 2-liter turbo comes with a host of safety features from Honda Sense, which is Honda's way of saying advanced safety features. These safety features are usually available in much more premium cars, but Honda has given them as standard. Active lane keep assist, blind spot warning, rear collision warning, low speed cruise control, active cruise control, heads up display. And another cool thing Honda has done is when you want to go right, there's a small camera on the right wing mirror which comes on, activating the screen over here. Pretty cool. And if you don't want to see the screen, you don't want to activate it from the indicator, you can just push a button over here and it shows up as well on the stock over here. So yeah, a lot of features in this particular car. It will even brake automatically if it senses a collision in the front. While you're driving, the heads-up display also warns you when there's a car very close to you, or even brakes or tells you to brake in an emergency situation. If you're driving fast and you're too close to the car in front, it puts an orange spot on it, blinking, letting you know that there's a car in front and you need to slow down. NHTSA, which is a US body for car safety testing, has rated the Accord with a 5-star rating, which is very good, which is the safest that you can get in any car. And this car meets all of those parameters. So the Honda Sense, all the airbags, the way the car is designed, all of it comes together to give this car a 5-star safety rating. What better way to travel for you and your family? Now we're going to go try the 1.5 liter. Bye 2 liter. Sayonara. Same day, same name, different car, different story. This is the 1.5 liter Accord Turbo. The 1.5 liter produces 198 horsepower from a 1.5 liter turbo, mated to an 8-speed CVT transmission. And as you can see, this has a transmission lever over here. Quite an outdated one though. You know, it feels kind of clumsy after sitting in the nice ergonomic button designed 2-liter Accord. But functional as well. No active safety features on this one. But it's cheaper, it's more economical. And for the Middle East, a big advantage is the fabric seats, because leather heats up much more quickly. So fabric seats, easier to maintain, easier to clean, and they don't heat up as much as leather seats. And good for vegans as well. Again, handling excellent, heft of the steering wheel excellent as a 2-liter turbo, has 3 driving modes. Again, economy, sport and comfort. Now this particular car, when you're driving it in comfort mode, it's okay. And when you put it in economy, it just becomes super laggy and you won't enjoy driving it at all, especially on highway speeds. It's just going to feel slow and lethargic. But put it into sport mode and it's a whole different story altogether. As soon as you hit that button, the characteristics of this car changes. Yes, it's a bit loud and aggressive and the kickback is not as much as a 2-liter, but it's fast enough to pull you out of an overtaking situation on the highway. So yeah, it does its job, and it does its job well. To be honest, there's nothing to complain about in this car. It's designed to fit a budget price point. That's what it does exactly. You know, the first car I had when I came into Dubai, the first car I bought with my own money, was a 1.8 liter Honda Civic in 2008. And to be honest, nothing went wrong with that car during my ownership period. I owned it for 7 years. I drove it for around 80,000 kilometers and the car was perfectly fine. Just a dead battery, and that happens to every car, doesn't matter which car. There was nothing wrong with that car, and those cars were bulletproof, and so is this car. I don't see too many electronic nannies that can fail or computers failing. This is pure and pure mechanical engineering, and mechanical engineering designed to function at its best. So whichever Honda Accord you choose, you are making the right choice. Let us talk interiors. Now we are seated in the 2-liter turbo, and there are definitely subtle differences between this car and the one over there. Firstly, you will notice that the center console over here has a 10-speed automatic transmission, so it gets push button gear levers. Obviously drive modes, economic, sport. Now the drive modes are the same on the 1.5 liter as well. 8-inch touchscreen is common on both the cars with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity. It has USB chargers over here, a power outlet for 12 volt and 2 USB chargers at the back. some storage space over here, don't mind my mask, and enough storage space on the side. It even has wireless car charging as well. It's an extremely roomy space to be in. The cabin has a lot of space, it's airy and feels very premium. The build quality, the materials are excellent for a car at this price point. I was surprised as to how well built and how well put together it is. The door pads, the seats, everything excellent, and this has leather as well. It even comes with an option of black. You can spec this car with black leather or black interiors. Right now it's beige, and I prefer the beige. It kind of gives you that sense of space and roominess. Now the 2-liter comes with a set of features that aren't available in the 1.5-liter. Notably, the heads-up display. So the heads-up display can be controlled via this button, and when you press it, the graphics change on the screen ahead. You can adjust the height of the heads-up display via a particular button on the side which says heads-up display or HUD. The 2-liter gets memory seats, heated and cooled seats, automatic seats for both driver and passenger. The 2-liter Honda Accord comes with Honda Sense, which is their advanced safety features. Now these safety features are usually available on much more expensive cars and are unheard of in this particular segment. Honda has given them as standard, and I'm going to take you through those in the driving bit. There's ample space at the back for 5 adults, even with a transmission tunnel over here. Even though there's a sloping roofline, you have enough headroom, leg room, neck room, shoulder room, and you can sit comfortably in the middle as well. You even have USB charging over here. So excellent family car with enough space for 5. Enough boot space to fit 2 adults as well. So in case you want to put somebody inside, feel free to do that. The entire back bench folds down. You just pull this, go in here, pull this down, and you have a huge boot to store stuff in. Hi. So there's enough space to fit one more person, I think. So 3 people, 3 adults in the back, lying down. One of the key ways to identify the 2-liter is the heads-up display button, active lane keep and safety features. Over here, cruise control is obviously standard on both the cars, but lane keep assist is a part of the Honda Sense package. Paddle shifters are there on both the cars, and they're interesting paddle shifters because they have a nice heft and feel to it, surprising for a car in this price point. And as you can see, we are in the 1.5-liter. We have fabric seats over here, which are good. Obviously there is no leather in this, which is there in the 2-liter. The fit and finish is as good as the 2-liter because it's technically the same car. We have a CVT transmission over here. In the 2-liter you could see that there are buttons. It still has the same drive modes such as economy and sport. Cup holders over here. No wireless charging though, but USB sockets for charging Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Your 12-volt socket is there, and this 18-inch screen. Depending on the options you choose, the 1.5-liter even has a 7-inch screen. It all depends on which country and which dealer you're buying the car from. Now coming back to the steering wheel, you can see this has the cruise control, it has volume, it has all the features. It does not have the heads-up display and does not have the active lane keep and safety features that are there on the 2-liter. It comes with the paddle shifters for a more engaging drive. Again, fit and finish is excellent, same as the 2-liter Accord, and to be honest, there's nothing to complain about over here. It's roomy, it's spacious, and it's comfortable. What else do you want in your everyday long distance driving car? Well, you guys have been hearing me go on and on about Honda's safety features. So let me give you a small demo of it. It has low speed cruise control. That means you go here and we have the 1.5-liter in the front. We switch it on and it senses the car ahead and cruise controls the speed to 30 kilometers per hour. When we turn, it will do the same. If I want to increase the speed, it's going to sense the speed of the car ahead and maintain that distance. Active cruise control. If you can see with the active heads-up display, you can see all the information on the screen. It can even manage small turns and curves and bends. So I'm going to keep this on cruise control now. When you want to go right, the camera from the right wing mirror comes on and it comes on the screen here. And you go right, so you can check your blind spot on the right. There is a Honda Accord for everyone, with the base car starting at 100,000 dirhams or $27,000. or the top of the line 2-liter turbo, which goes up to 140,000 dirhams or roughly around $38,000. There is a car in between for anybody and everybody. The base is targeted towards fleet car buyers, whereas the top end is targeted towards individual owners. My suggestion is go test drive both of them and see which one fits your liking, preferences and budget. I am in love with this one and this one is acceptable to me. Until next time, sayonara.